Hi guys, my name is Ryan Schedule. This is going to be the first video in my series involving my 1972 Ford pickup. I wanted to do a video for a long time, or a video series on my 1993 Fox Body Mustang, but I never really got around to it and I eventually sold that car. So I bought this truck last January 2018. And this video that's going to follow this um, was made in I think March of 2018, so it was a little while back. So there's a lot of things that have changed about the truck since this video occurred, and I'm going to try and keep you guys as updated as I can. As you can see right now, I'm in college, so I haven't been able to get around to my truck lately, but the truck will eventually get.
So this is the 1972 Ford F100. It's a two-wheel drive, half-ton, long bed with the 8-foot bed, standard cab. It's got a 302 V8. Let me get this open. 302, backed by the T18 transmission, which is a 4-speed. It's got a really low first gear, so it's the granny gear. I got power 4-wheel drum brakes, manual steering with air conditioning. I have a 600 CFM 2-barrel carburetor that I bought off a buddy of mine. It's riding on 30 by 9.5 R15, some nice chrome mag rims. Again, the 8-foot bed. It's got some damage in the rear. I have a bed that I might purchase for it if I can figure out how to get these bolts out. I got 2 of them, one up there, one right there, and then that one right there. I'm in the middle of trying to cut off because this one up there, and one back there are just spinning. So they broke the part of the bed, the square section. Got my rear end. I have a new bumper for it that I already paid for. I just need to go pick it up. Missing some parts, but that's an easy fix. Overall, it's a really straight truck. Truck sat for about 27 years. I picked it up. I did an oil change, a spark plug change, cleaned out the mouse disc and the carburetor, and it fired right up. I'll try and show you guys a picture of what it looked like when I first went and picked it up. But it runs really nice. Some things I want to do to it is I want to get a 4-barrel carburetor. That one's a maybe. Pertronics distributor or MSD, I'm not sure. Radiator, I think my radiator is leaking, so that might have to be replaced. I might need a new alternator. All the hoses are going to be replaced. My air conditioning actually works, which surprised the hell out of me. I want to take a 1977 Ford pickup, 78, somewhere in the late 70s, mid to late 70s, take the spindles off of them so I can do disc brakes, and then I'm going to replace my master cylinder. But overall, it's a really straight truck, other than that bumper. I have pieces like I have a grill. I'm going to buy a brand new front bumper for it. I have a fender just because the little details that are in it. I don't have a door, so I want to try and fix this if I can. And then the bed, of course, I've already talked to you guys about that. But I'm going to try and get some new mirrors for it, The hood, I'll just sand it down and prime it. I like the look of the rust on the truck. If the body was straighter, I'd leave it and just put a clear coat over it for now, so it doesn't rust more. But because the body's not that straight, it will be getting replaced. So coming into the interior of the truck, I have nice clean door panels and doors, no holes in them from speakers. I got some tools, some bottles, some gloves, just everyday to-day thing. I got this seat cover, $30. Passenger side is just a little couple rips and stuff. Glove compartment, I have my registration for it. I want to fabricate a metal one for it. I have a radio for it. I just need to pull it out of the other car. Heater does not work. If you guys can see in there, it broke. And also this one doesn't like to move either. This one does freely, but these two don't. I want to get a new, just a bezel for this. Just kind of clean it up. Air conditioning works. Everything works. I have that little horn button up there because the steering wheel's a little messed up. I put a tachometer in there just before I got my speedometer. I will probably pull the tack out and put it back in when I'm going for a little more power in the build. I have a gun rack that the truck actually came with. Dome light works. Visors need to be cleaned up, but overall they're in good shape. I pulled the headliner out because there was a mouse nest above it, and I really didn't want that. And then got the in-cab gas tank, which I'm actually I'm thinking about leaving in here. I like the aesthetic, the classic look to the truck with the in-cab gas tank in it. And then it closes easily. Because I'm on a hill, it didn't close that easily. But overall, it's a really straight truck. Let me go ahead and fire it up for you guys. I want to do headers on the truck as well, with dual exhaust, and I'm thinking either the Thrush weld mufflers or the Flowmaster Super 10s. So let me get this started for you guys. Pump it up. It is a little rough at the moment. Just kind of warm it up, but everything does work. Lights work. I actually hooked that up to my low beams. I have a problem with the truck where if I'm going down the road, the headlights will randomly turn off, and I have to figure that problem out. I think it's just my switch, my connections might be corroded. Emergency flashers work. It's a little stuck. It's got some bullets in it. So as soon as I can get that out, I'll clean it out, figure out what to do with it. So I got my 4-speed, really long throw shifter, first, second, third, fourth. First, my granny gear. Second, third, fourth are my highway gears. Fourth is a 1-to-1 gear ratio, which makes it scream at a higher RPM, just going highway speeds. Then reverse. The truck has 325 gearing in the rear with an open differential. Maybe sometime in the near future I'll convert it to a limited slip, but overall it's a really straight truck. The only rust hole is underneath that potting soil. I got a dent in the bed, or in the tailgate. I actually have another tailgate for this truck. I'm curious on the condition, but then right now I'm just rocking a 22-inch cherry bomb, straight pipe exhaust, the glass pack. So I mean, it sounds good, but I like the more muscle car sound to it. So so I want to try and go with the Flowmaster or the Thrush muffler. But overall, it's a really straight truck. And I think it's going to be a good build, and I hope you guys stick with me all the way through the series. It's going to sit for the next couple months as I start doing a lot more to it, such as the shocks. Shocks is my first thing. I have no bushings on my shocks, so it just shakes the shit out of me going down the road. So I'll videotape as much of it as I can, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and come back for more content in the near future. Alright, have a nice day.